You ever sort of notice people nowadays, especially women, they just do things that they thought they were supposed to do. You thought you were supposed to do this, that. Supposed. I thought I was supposed to. Wait, way to tell me that you didn't have any idea what you were doing. Way to tell me that you do things wrong because you thought you were supposed to do it. I thought I was supposed to do it. I don't know what I'm doing. Like that fucking cliche situation. A woman puts the toilet paper backwards, and the dude's like, "Why do you keep putting the toilet paper backwards?" And she's like, "In case the cat gets at it, so the cat doesn't get at it." He's like, "Honey, we don't have a cat." I thought this is how you're supposed to do it, isn't it? I don't know. It's just like what they do with everything else in their fucking lives. I find it the need to make it clear, bro. The person who I am, the real difference between someone else, the real big distinctions between someone else and me and someone like me, things that would make them totally disagree with me and be like, this and that. It's exactly their shortcomings. It's their shortcomings that differentiate them from me, such. And I know it sounds egomaniacal, etc. Doggy, you got this, Doggy, you can do it. But like the things they don't do, the things they do, things they don't say, things they say. It's the reason that they're not on my wavelength or agreeing with me or whatever is literally their shortcomings. And I know it's egomaniacal, egotist, schizophrenic, stage 3. But really, I am just someone who knows that I know what I know, and that what I've become is something that's down the right route of beingness, not like that I haven't flawed or sinned ever in my life, because I do often. But not interpersonally. And not anymore anyways. Yeah, there's just these big distinctions between people, and they're on such a wrong route, and no one's really explained it to them and gotten it through to them. Like, dude, you're a piece of shit, and no one likes you, and everything else. Not Redwood. There's a dude in this town named Redwood that I know. I'm not him. But perhaps I sort of look like him. Fuck. I don't know. Things that I think you're supposed to do. Bro, that's such a thing. The biggest idiots just do whatever they do because they thought they were supposed to do that, or they say whatever they say because they thought they were supposed to say that. But it was literally just a crowd of demons in their own head that they were speaking for. They say, like, they're laughing at the stuff you're saying because they think everyone else is behind their eyelids too. They think they're all laughing too. They must be on the other side of this like me because they could disagree with me. I'm the bully of the class. Everyone loves me. The face. But yeah, man, appropriate behavior comes from a little bit more of a real place where you're actually just doing something. The authority to be just thinking. The authority to be just doing something. The authority to be just explaining yourself. The gumption. And you get all thrown off, like kids, when they try to do that, they haven't had enough experience of life yet, so they just fucking make a whole bunch of mistakes. A developed freaking adult. And my God, there is no roof to development, folks. There's no end line. You're never done. You're never going to reach the point where everyone in the fucking world's going to like you because they see you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything, nor anything special, but you could be. When you finally are, then you'll be putting in the effort in the moment all the time to be being something special. And that's usually what they hide away from. It takes a lot of energy. They want to just solve a math problem, and then it's done. And they're like, look, I solved the math problem. Will you like me now? Like people who paint a painting, thinking, if I make just the greatest painting ever, then everyone will just love me. And literally, no, they might try to meet you, but when they see that you're still an undeveloped piece of shit, that painting's going to be thrown in the trash can. And I was talking to this dude. He bought me a sandwich earlier. I was talking to this dude. He's a good dude. I care about him. Seemed like he's got like a touch of destiny about his future. So he looked like the lead singer of Linkin Park or something. But started going up on to speaking the truth with him, and just all went south. And you could tell, there's certain parts of it down the road when I was like, big pharma is fucked, and we're all, like letting big pharma and all these things take over and ruin the fucking world. And there's no bigger joke than antidepressant synthetic pills. Because mushrooms, man. Hello, everybody. You got this, man. No bigger joke than antidepressant synthetic pills, bro. Shit ain't gonna help. You might feel a little bit better. Oh yeah, I feel kind of good. And that's it. You feel kind of good. And then the feeling of good wears off. Wow, you didn't learn anything the whole time. No, never mind the fact that you're lesser than what you were, because it's a synthetic medication for mankind. We made that from the ground up. We made it completely from scratch, from, snake oil, pus, fucking puke. Turned it into something. If you take too much of it, you might die, and you feel really sick. You take too many mushrooms, you're gonna blast off into heaven, Take too many pills, you're gonna get sick, die, and fucking croak, just spewing saliva from the mouth like a wild monkey. When could actually, instead of just searching for feeling good from antidepressant synthetic medication, that you would actually take natural psychedelics and fix your fucking life, fix yourself, and actually learn things, and thus fucking not need antidepressant medication. Have all those mystical, magical experiences and all that. And the dude I was talking to, after I just sort of summed it up by saying, like big pharma is fucked and this and that, he's like, I don't really know what you mean. And I was like, okay, I guess, and it was just so clear. He's just like such a lie land the rest of the conversation. Everything I was saying, he was just like, I disagree. I think we need to hang out with each other our whole lives, basically. Like, wow. So much shit. So much shit. You can tell who's going to be a stronger person by how much time they've spent alone throughout their life. Such as the result being, in any social situation where some other people might be bystanders, the stronger person is not a bystander. Speaking up immediately, saying stuff. They have none of those stupid little internal mental fears that you have. And so stronger is a matter of that thing where you're less likely to be blocked in the mind by stupid, I thought I was supposed to, or I didn't think I needed to, or this, that, bro. You just do it because you see that something's wrong going on here, and you don't want the person who the wrong is being done to feel fucking bad about their life. You want to make sure that they know that it's just that guy. It's just, this guy is a fucking piece of shit. And it's just a huge thing. It's thinking that they're supposed to do something. He thought he was supposed to. Thought I was supposed to. I think God's gonna be like, oh yeah, you thought you were supposed to. It's okay. It doesn't mean, you thought you were supposed to? What the fuck does that even mean? You don't realize how much that means. You admitting, you're saying, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You don't know what you're ever fucking doing. You don't know why you do what you do ever, other than just serving other people's opinions, being between the lines of other people's opinions, being between the lines of the demons inside your head. Thought I was supposed to. Thought I was supposed to. You thought, I don't know. Thought I was supposed to. Funny little excuse mankind always comes up with. There's always new excuses. You told me to. I thought I was supposed to. The crowd of demons in my head said I should speak for it. I need some milk. I was starving like every single day and started drinking milk again. All of a sudden getting a little actual belly fat going on. It's not good, but I can't stop drinking it. Oh, chicken dinner. But you see, folks, appropriate behavior is a little bit deeper than fucking yourself up. Can we all sort of get on the ship here, folks? It's not about, appropriate behavior. It's not about letting these people fool you into fucking yourself up your whole life. Letting these people drug you with synthetic man-made medication while calling stuff that is plants, stuff that you shouldn't have, stuff that awakens you up, to realizing how you're being fucked every day of your life, plus how much more capable your mind could be if you had tried this stuff earlier in your life, like not too young, but like 18, 20, before it was too late, that is. The people doing mushrooms when they're like 50, they're like, oh, if only I had this when I was younger, I could have become a star. I could have become anything I wanted, and women would have been crawling all over me. But they wouldn't have. At least not nowadays in this fucking era, the last 5.5 years of everyone going retarded because people were enforcing or telling them to do things that made them go retarded. I thought I was supposed to. They told me I was supposed to. How about you start knowing what the fuck you're doing? How about that?
I'm sorry.
Everyone stops letting, the next trend. Oh, the government says you have to strap a diaper to your face for an unforeseeable amount of time. Oh, let's enforce that ourselves. Let's enforce that unfair mandate ourselves. That very unhealthy non-safety, negative impact mandate. Let's enforce it ourselves and await the genetic modification jabs, which are going to come out in record time. Oh, they came out in record time just before anyone else could come up with, any other jab. Genetically modified nanotech invade the whole freaking world to make what is now the New World Order. If you haven't noticed, the zombified hordes of retards walking around. The people back in 3rd or 4th grade. Hey, I think you guys made it to 4th grade now. As a collective, we went from back, all going all the way back to 3rd grade and 2nd grade, some of us. I think we're all now in 4th grade, guys. Everyone's so developed and mature and definitely not like a fucking retarded, schizophrenic, wreck, idiot, maggot bag pile of fucking problems. And my God, then we need to re-fucking lax, first of all.
Oh, it's good.
Everybody need to relax and realize that they've been being fooled their whole lives. And whichever way the system led you, go the opposite direction, okay? I told you mushrooms are bad for you. Do mushrooms. I told you cannabis will make you stupid. Do cannabis. Oh, I don't want to be stupid. As according to them. I don't want to be a lifeless robot, drone, gray pile of blackness and shit and evil like them. So I'm going to smoke weed. And they can call me stupid, but they'll just not be realizing the depth of my genius, unlike the other ones who smoke weed. And you'd think that's, they're just stupid too, so now they think you're smart and blah, blah, fucking blah. If you're not high, you're not able to recognize depth in the million parts of one word of what someone says and all the other words. It's so annoying, man. And people who take mushrooms, they went crazy. No, they just became so intelligent that every single lie you live by and live underneath, you just this tiny little fucking thing that's annoying. They're not that anymore. So, you're going to be getting frustrated with them having a problem with you being such a fucking idiot, nobody, weakling, loser, idiot, nobody problem.
And yesterday, I knew you
And it's halfway out of envy and jealousy, is as much the other half being fucking incapability. They're incapable of processing how meaningful what you say is. And if they were, they would just take offense to it, probably, because it's probably one of those types of conversations, wasn't it? Like, oh, you're supposed to be being a slave your whole life. Oh, is that the case, you slave? Is this what enslaved people say? Is this what enslaved people think? Oh, okay. I'll listen to you, my slave mother or surrogate mother, whatever the fuck. This person trying to tell me what to do. Oh, yeah, sure. And then, when I'm getting that slave position, I'm going to become a boring little stupid idiot like you who doesn't know what the fuck I'm doing, because I'll put it more like this. Ever since, I wouldn't be able to be what I am right now, this personality, if I had a job this whole time. If I was working a job, I wouldn't be able to be who I am. And that's why I don't do that shit. Bending your ass over to even one other human being makes you a sycophantic pile of fucking problems. It's just another human being. Every single person in position of power, etc., just another human being. What the fuck are they doing there? They're more qualified. They're more qualified to make bad choices for us. Thank you. That'd be great. I'll make my own bad or good choices. I don't need Joe Biden to fucking rape the whole population with genetic modification, please. Thank you. So I might as well get into like more of the topic of the title, appropriate behavior. It's really when you spend more time alone, you'll be finding the path towards appropriate behavior, because there'll always be people around. When you're stuck around people, you'll always be feeling this pull, this tug, this need to subserviate yourself to what you think they want of you, what you think might make them feel more comfortable. When you finally get away from that shit for long enough, you realize they're just tiny little beings, and that they live inside that need for all these menial trivialities being done by the people around them and acted out. Because they're so tiny, and they haven't spent enough time alone to gather like the meaningful things in life and realize the priorities. I actually just want to save you people. I don't really care if you feel comfortable hearing what you need to hear, but I know what you need to hear, and I know that I know it. So you're gonna have to kind of just shut the fuck up and listen to me. That was another thing I said to that kid while I was eating the sandwich. I didn't say that to him, but I was saying that to some people you kind of have to say, shut the fuck up and listen to me, because the reciprocation, it wasn't relevant or meaningful or part of like the serious context that may be at hand. Sometimes you got to tell people to shut the fuck up and listen to you. If they're not, anyways. Just continue like, oh, the crackheads seeing pink elephants again, huh? No, just talking the truth. And it's quite relevant because it might mean our extinction soon. Whatever, maybe not extinction, but kidnapping to the cages or whatever the fuck. And so when it comes to appropriate behavior, you want to find,
before that, I'm like,
I don't know, the fine line, the balance, the delicate balance between being your absolutely most merciless / what's the word? Your most ultimated self, like just the person that you've known that you can be, like you go into a bathroom all of a sudden and you're dancing to the music that's in the bathroom, like some professional dancer or something. You know that you can be that, and you can just whip it out when you think that you're alone, but then you realize you got to transition it to the world, and the only way to do that is to, forsake the menial trivialities that they expect you to adhere to, and truly just shine as yourself. Because so many people, they think that when they do that they become something other than themselves, but really they're becoming their ultimate self. You're becoming your ultimate self by unleashing yourself in these ways where other people's opinions have literally no meaning to you. Like, it matters that you be understood and that you don't want to make them feel bad, but that the message gets across should be of utmost importance, if you have a message, of course, needing to be spoken at the time. It's not so much the message itself, because of course there's going to be people there that just don't want to listen to you regardless, and you don't have to whoop their ass giving them the message. It's just, it's just appropriate behavior. To just, recognize the situation of our lives, the danger in our lives, the near extinction that we're at, the apocalypse that to me happened 5 years ago, and realize you should be going all out in whatever direction that you seek in life, like being a musician or stand-up comedian. Like if you want both of those things, you might as well mix them and become a stand-up comedian musician. Just do funny things in the middle of every moment, every day in your life. Just try to make people cackle out laughing. Let's try and ultimate yourself, There's so many people that are like, oh, let's just pretend that tomorrow isn't coming so that tonight we can just feel like it's our last day on earth and we can really party hard. And like a lot of them, they've never unleashed themselves like at all. It's just that thinking something like that doesn't really affect anything. Maybe they'll drink more or something, but that's about it. But when I think, the apocalypse happened 5 years ago, I just have ultimate permission to just absolutely unleash. And it really doesn't matter how they might think about what I'm doing. If someone's offended, if someone's upset that I'm doing this, speaking like this, they can suck a fat one of their own problems, because it's their own problems that are spawning up inside themselves. It's not me. You can't blame yourself like that. Unless, of course, you're just a crackhead who just screams at people and says a bunch of irrelevant shit that they have that has no meaning for them in their own lives. But yeah, man, like there are always going to be people out there that, what the heck? There are always going to be people out there that make you feel bad for doing what you're supposed to do. What's going on? There's a give it this. Sorry about that. Didn't know someone was still in there. I'm just doing a live stream. YouTube.
Right on. Do you want any potatoes?
Oh, heck yeah, I do.
Cool, awesome.
Dude, thank you. I love the potatoes here. Hello.
I'm going to hang up some art, so.
Oh, heck yeah.
Is the door open for you?
Yeah, actually.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Awesome.
I gotta go see this.
All right.